Okay, this is a third video that I'm going to make. Not like in the same, no, like not like 8 or 9 months ago when I said I was gonna make this video. This is about E3. Like, I had this idea right after I saw E3. I'm like, I gotta talk about E3. I gotta see what this is, see what it's like. I gotta see this. Gotta talk about it. Now I'm talking about it. Excuse me. Okay, so E3 is alright this year. The press conferences. That's all I care about. Like, I care about the press conferences, and then that's it. Everything else can suck my dick. Don't care. Now, okay, so the press conferences. First thing I noticed right off the bat, no PlayStation. Sony didn't show up. So because Sony didn't show up, we didn't get Death Stranding, we didn't get Last of Us 2, and whatever else we saw from them last year that we were kind of hoping to see this year. Didn't see it because they weren't there. I think Death Stranding may have showed up like after the press conferences with their own thing, but again, like, if it ain't in the press conference, I don't care. So I didn't see it. There was Xbox went there. They were alright. They weren't as good as last year. Last year they fucking killed it. This year it was like one of the big standouts of the fucking show, Keanu Reeves shows up for Cyberpunk 2077. He's in the damn game. I'm like, oh shit, they got Keanu Reeves. I remember looking at the Cyberpunk 2077, and it's like, and then like he's there, and I'm like, oh, that looks like Keanu Reeves. Turns out it is Keanu Reeves. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's cool. Like, Keanu Reeves is gonna be in the game, and then what was it? Ghost Recon got the Punisher in their game. I don't know his real name. I'm like, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's cool. Man. Oh, and it's pretty cool stuff. They were like basically the whole thing what I saw with the press conferences is that there were good moments. There were good, like, little solid moments in each one, but there was nothing that was like holy shit, that was fucking awesome. Like, those guys are going to be great in the next year. Nothing like that. Ubisoft didn't show Beyond Good and Evil 2, which I think, like, I'm like, we didn't get no Beyond Good and Evil 2, man. Like, what the hell? I'm looking forward to that. Like, you got nothing new for us? Like, maybe a release date? They probably showed the release date somewhere along the line, and maybe I missed it. I don't know. The whole that fucking thing they did where they showed Apex Legends. Again, this was like months ago now, and I'm like, I don't even remember what that was. I'm like, I remember looking at that going like, that's it? Like, what is that? I'm like, you did like Apex Legends, and that's hot right now, but that's all you got. Oh man. It's like being this far out from E3, making this video, there are very little things I remember. And there's very little things I remember, and then there's There's like the big stuff that I kind of remember. You know, stuff I'm looking forward to. And it was like, they didn't show. I remember they didn't show the sinking city there either. And I was like, what is the sinking city? I really want to know what the sinking city is. That's out now, by the way. And weirdest thing with that game, there's physical copies of it, but good luck finding them. Like, what the hell? Went to Walmart. I'm in Walmart looking in the PlayStation section. Couldn't find them. Could not find one physical copy. With the Xbox, couldn't find it. Like, nothing. I'm like, alright, I guess I just order it off GameStop. I go to GameStop. I go to the website, GameStop.com. Nothing. You can find. I mean, there's like a section for it, and then it says not available. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, what's this? Why is the game not available in physical form? That makes no sense. What's going on? So I was basically forced to buy the game digitally, which I don't like doing. If I have a choice, well, I kind of didn't have a choice, but I mean, if you made physical copies of the game, I should be able to buy the physical copy of it, especially when it's new. Like, the game just came out, and there were no physical copies of the game available. That doesn't make any sense. So I had to buy it digitally, and I hate doing that. I mean, shit, like, I got like a shit ton of physical copies of games here in my room, and you know, if I have to buy a game digitally, then I will, because some games, they're only available digital. So okay, that's cool, I'll buy that. But if there's a physical copy along with the digital copy, I'm always gonna buy the physical copy, because I hate having to download games. I don't like it. You know, I'd rather install it off a disc. That's probably because I was that's probably because I was raised in the 90s. Like, there was no such thing as digital games back in the 90s. You know? That's my side rant. Let's get back to E3. So, you know, I remember, like, what was it? I think Ubisoft does what they always do at the beginning of their thing. They do a big dance number. You know, they do a big dance number, and they do Just Dance, and they're like, hey, popular music, people dancing, people having fun. And like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I don't care about any of that. Music sucks. I don't like that. It sucks. Music sucks. I don't care about these people. I don't care about none of these people being happy, dancing. I don't care about that. You know, fuck all of y'all. So, you know, that didn't hold me. There was like I think there was like a lot of stuff coming out of Ubisoft that I just, EA was more focused on sports for some reason, and I'm watching this thing on YouTube after the fact. I grab my controller and I'm like, nope, let's just skip this, skip it. Yeah, I don't do sports. I don't do sports games. Don't watch sports on TV. And I hated playing sports when I was a kid. Didn't really like it. You know, don't do sports. I don't do sports anything. Like, I'm done with sports. Then so so when EA starts talking about sports games, I'm done. I think there was like this one part with celebrities, the WWE guys, some of the WWE superstars. There was like that one part with them. I think they were like under the stage playing games or something. I was like, whatever. I guess the thing to take from this is that EA 2019 kind of fell flat as compared to 2018, where it was like, that was fucking awesome, I can't wait. Like 2019 was like, you didn't show me anything that got me hyped up. There's a couple of things that were like, oh, that's cool, but nothing that really got me like hyped up, ready for the next year of games, you know. I think, and then this is my opinion, I think that mostly has to do with something, has to do with the fact that PlayStation wasn't there. Like, PlayStation wasn't there, and it was, they just didn't. And it was like, I think that brought the show down. I think if PlayStation was there, showing stuff, then it would have elevated the show a little higher, made it more memorable. Didn't do it. It didn't do it this year. Then probably in 2020, it's probably going to be the same thing, if it's not worse. Because as we all know, E3 is kind of going down. Because all the other stuff is coming, is getting higher up there, like PAX and stuff like that. I think Gamescom is coming up, and then most of these developers are doing their own independent thing, and they're like, well, let's not spend the money at E3. Let's save that money and do our own thing, like that, and then make that something special. I think that's what Sony's doing. I think Sony's got their own thing planned, or had their own thing planned. They could have done it already. I don't know. I didn't keep up with it like as much as I should have. Let's segue into something else off E3. I saw the commercial, or the trailer, or whatever the fuck that was, for the PlayStation 5 that apparently is supposed to be coming out this year, with the damn controller that comes apart. It seems weird to me. I'm like, that seems like you're trying to copy. Oh, excuse me. They are straight up trying to copy the Switch with that, because there's like the controller that comes apart. It's like the controller that comes apart. You can put it on a phone, or excuse me. The controller that comes apart, and you can take like the joysticks and the D-pad and the buttons and put it on a fucking tablet or a phone or whatever. And it's like, why are you copying the Switch? Like, you don't need to do that. You're Sony. You're PlayStation. You don't need to copy the Switch. You don't need to try to be Nintendo. You're going to be okay. And on top of the fact that Nintendo's making they're making like a Switch Lite that doesn't even have detachable controllers. They're basically making a tablet with controllers on it, with like a controllers attached to the screen permanently, and it doesn't even plug in to a thing, so you can play it on your TV. So Sony making that makes no goddamn sense now. They'll probably scrap that. I think once that sinks in, that Nintendo is kind of moving away with that, moving away from that, they'll probably scrap that. I bet you. Like so many other stuff I saw in that commercial, like the thing, it was like this thing that had these 3 parts on it, and there was like that screen on one of the parts, and then it had the disc in the middle. I don't know what that was. Like, what the fuck was that? Are we gonna get some more, elaboration on whatever that was? Because that was because just looking at the picture of it was confusing, and it's like, and I can't think of what kind of like functionality, or what does that do? Do you put that thing in there and you can play like a console game on the go or something? Like, what is that? It didn't make any sense. It was basically like I don't even think it was. It didn't show you like any of the software or something. It was basically like here's like all the hardware we're coming out with at the end of the year, apparently. Yeah. So that was weird. It was about as weird as Xbox showing Project Scarlet at E3. Like, apparently this is supposed to be coming out holiday 2019, but you can't show me like anything. But you can't really show me anything except having a bunch of people talking about like how cool it was going to be. And they're like, we can do 4K. We can even output 8K video. And I'm like, why are you? And Angry Joe said this when he talked about it. Like, why are you talking about 8K right now? There's like no need to be talking about 8K. No need. Like, yeah, I share the same opinion. Like, 8K. Like, we're still on 4K right now. We're not at the point where we know if 8K is going to be viable. 8K, and it's my opinion that 8K is going to come out, if it comes out, and it's going to fall flat on its face. Because a third of the consumers now can't tell the difference between 1080p and 4K. Do you think that when you make 8K, that third is going to go down? No, it's going to go up. It's going to go up, and it's going to be like, people are going to look at that and be like, I mean, this picture doesn't look any better. Like, I don't see how this is better than what I've got at home right now. And that's going to be a lot of the consumers. I think that's going to be about maybe 75% of the consumers are going to be like, I don't see it. I don't see how this is better than what I have in my house. And the other 25% are just going to buy the 8K TVs as a status symbol. Like, this is an 8K TV. I'm a baller. That's why I bought my 4K TV. I tell everybody I got a 4K TV. I'm a baller. That's why I got that. But I'm also one of the few people that can actually like see the difference between regular HD and 4K. Especially with certain movies. That's a whole nother video. I'm not going to get into that right now. Man. Like, I don't know. I think it's like way too early for Sony and Microsoft to be like, here are our next consoles coming out at the end of the year. Like, I don't think it's time. I think we need another year of the current consoles before they start trying to, you know, push the new shit onto us. You know what I'm saying? We need one more year. You know, but you know, they don't. It's all about making money. But you know what? Like, I'm pretty sure we can all count how many consoles have failed trying to be the next big things, and we got better shit. We got better shit over here. Come play this console, and then those consoles falling flat on their face. You guys remember the Jaguar? You remember that? You remember how, like, everybody thought that was gonna be fucking cool? You remember how much those games sucked? You remember? Like, I do. I remember being a kid, going to KB Toys, and they had that shit set up. I remember playing that goddamn flying game. What the fuck was that thing? It sucked. It was terrible. I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at this big ass controller with the number pad on it, and I'm like, what am I doing? What is this? Is this a game? Like, it was bad. And I was a fucking kid. You remember the Virtual Boy? You remember how much that sucked? Yeah, we all remember the Virtual Boy. Oh man, it was. Yeah. I think, and this, again, this is my opinion, if they try to release Project Scarlet and the PlayStation 5 at the end of this year, it's not going to work out. It will not work out. And and it's going to be the first time that these two big companies or have consoles that completely failed. That's my opinion. You know, who knows? I could be wrong. But then again, you know, this might not be for us. I'm like 33 years old. That might not be for me. That might be for the kids. You know. Yeah, it's again, you know, like I said about Titans, we're have to wait and see. Man of Lawful, signing off.